Welcome to WQLN PBS Homeroom. My name is Miss Valerie, and I am so glad that you are here with me today. I love to teach, and one thing I love about teaching is learning about animals together. Did you notice I brought an animal with me today? Do you know what kind of animal it is? That's right, she's a cat. Her name is PJ. Yeah, and we are going to talk about community helpers this week. And we're talking about a community helper that helps take care of animals. Do you have any idea what kind of community helper would help take care of animals? They help keep your animals healthy. A veterinarian, or a vet for short. Right, do you know what a veterinarian does? A veterinarian is a special kind of doctor that helps take care of animals and keep them healthy. And sometimes when animals are sick, they go see a veterinarian. Just like if you're sick, sometimes you might go to a doctor. And sometimes when you're healthy, you go to a doctor for a checkup. Well, animals go to veterinarians for their checkups because they're special doctors for animals. Have you ever helped take a pet to the vet? Have you ever seen a vet? They are a special kind of helper. Yeah. Oh, PJ. PJ's a little bit scared to go to the vet. He doesn't like going to the vet. Do you, PJ? Do you, PJ? Huh. She's not sure about being on TV today either. She's not so sure about this, huh? She's a little bit nervous. She's never been on TV before. It's fun to think about all the different jobs there are and the different kinds of community helpers that there are. And it's fun to think about what you might want to be when you grow up. Have you ever thought about what you want to be when you grow up? Well, a veterinarian is a community helper that takes care of animals. That's one possibility. And today we're going to read a book about a day in the life of a veterinarian. All right, PJ, can you say goodbye? Can you say goodbye, PJ? All right, I'm going to let PJ go do the things she wants to do, which is probably go take a nap or play outside. For our story today, we are going to read a book called A Day in the Life of a Veterinarian. This book looks like it's about real things. Books about real things are called non-fiction books. That means it's telling about things that are real, and you can see there's a picture of a real veterinarian on the cover. So this is a non-fiction book, A Day in the Life of a Veterinarian by Heather Adamson. There's the veterinarian right in the cover smiling at us on the title page. Let's see. This book is asking some questions. Do you have any questions about what veterinarians do all day? Have you ever wondered? The first question is, what happens at the start of a veterinarian's day? Do you think they have to go to work early? Veterinarians arrive early at their clinics. Veterinarians care for animals. Dr. Kip checks on the animals that spent the night at the clinic. She looks at the day's appointments. Dr. Kip and the other clinic workers gather the supplies and tools. Everything needs to be ready to use. I think they will be busy all day, so they need to be ready for a busy day. Taking care of animals. Dr. Kip has a kitty that was staying overnight. She needed some extra care. Oh, this question is, do veterinarians ever operate on animals? Do you know what it means to operate or do surgery? Have you ever heard of that before? Sometimes doctors might have to cut something out or off of an animal or do stitches and sew them back up. Veterinarians operate almost every day. A team works together during an operation. Dr. Kip finds gowns, caps, and gloves for the team. These clothes protect against germs. An assistant gives the dog a shot so it will sleep. That way the dog will just lay there and let them do what they need to do to help the dog be healthy, and that it won't hurt the dog. The dog will stay at the clinic until tomorrow. That way she can get all better and her owners can come get her. What happens in an emergency? Veterinarians must be ready to help in an emergency. Mr. Myshek calls the clinic. His horse has cut its leg. That could be serious. Dr. Kip packs her medical kit. She drives the medical truck out to the farm. She sews up the horse's cut and covers it with a bandage. This cut will heal in a few weeks. So she helped that horse in an emergency. It needed care right away. Animals, all different kinds of animals get care from vets. Who helps veterinarians? You think they need help? I bet you they do, because that's a big job. Veterinarians have assistants and technicians to help them. Dr. Kip's assistant helps weigh a big dog. The clinic also has workers who file records, set up appointments, and write out bills. Everyone works together to make the clinic run. So they have a whole team of people that help them take care of the animals. They're all important jobs. Do veterinarians like animals? What do you think? Do you think veterinarians like animals? I bet they do. Veterinarians love all kinds of animals. Dr. Kip checks the animals at the clinic. Oh, look, it's the dog who had surgery. That dog looks pretty good now. Looks like she's feeling better. She brings the dog some fresh water and scratches its neck. She gives a treat to the rabbit. Dr. Kip finds time to eat her own lunch, too. She takes care of all different kinds of animals. Why do pets need to go to the veterinarian? Do you know why they need to go? Why do you need to go to the doctor? Humans go to doctors also, and pets have to go to doctors, special doctors called veterinarians. Why do you think they go? Veterinarians help pets stay healthy and safe. Dr. Kip and a technician show a family how to take care of their cat. Look at that, they're all learning together how to take care of their kitty. Dr. Kip gives the cat medicine, and now it will not catch diseases. Dr. Kip puts a tag on the cat's collar in case it gets lost. The tag helps the cat get returned to its family. And they have to learn how to take good care of their pets, and sometimes veterinarians will help them learn how to do that. Do veterinarians groom animals? Grooming means like trimming them and maybe combing them and making sure that their fur or their nails look good. Let's see. I don't think that animal has fur though. Can you tell what that is right there? What is that? Looks like a turtle. Did you see that it was a turtle? And this animal right here, can you tell what that one is? That is a ferret. Veterinarians do some grooming tasks. Today, Dr. Kip files a turtle's sharp beak, like right on its nose. She also cuts a ferret's nails. Veterinarians do not usually trim fur. They do tell owners how to keep their pets clean and healthy. So you might have to go to a special groomer if you need your pet's hair trimmed or their fur trimmed. What happens at the end of a veterinarian's day? Veterinarians make sure the clinic is clean. They check on the animals before they go home. Dr. Kip visits the dog that will have an operation. Another worker will stay at the clinic until morning. Oh, the dog that had an operation. Dr. Kip thinks about all the animals she helped today. She is glad she is a veterinarian. Do you remember that dog from earlier in the book? Looks like that dog's doing pretty good. She had an operation earlier in the day. Oh, look, this shows different tools that a veterinarian might use. They might have to use X-rays, they might use lights, they might use a stethoscope, they might have a lab coat. They have different kinds of scopes, special tables, they have charts where they have to write things about the animals. They use a lot of special tools. A veterinarian is a special kind of doctor that takes care of animals. And like other doctors, they use special tools. One thing that they have is a lot of times they have a lab coat like this, and that helps to protect their clothing. And one tool that I bet you've seen before is this tool right here. Have you ever seen a doctor with this tool? You have? Maybe at your checkup? This tool is called a stethoscope, and the doctor puts it right in their ears, and then they use this part to check for the heartbeat and to check how the lungs sound to see that the animal is breathing healthy. So a vet will use a stethoscope on an animal just like a doctor, your doctor will use a stethoscope to check how you're breathing and how your heartbeat sounds. So that's what a stethoscope is for. Can you say stethoscope? Stethoscope. That's a pretty big word, huh? And this is a real stethoscope. Most of my tools are pretend ones, but this is a real one. Oh, look at this. Have you ever seen something like this before? Doctors use these on humans and veterinarians use these on animals. It's called an otoscope. Can you say that? Otoscope. Do you know what they use them for? Yeah, to check ears and eyes and sometimes in the mouth, right? So the veterinarian would use this to look in to see how the animal's ears look and to see how their eyes look and make sure that they're nice and healthy. See if there's any problem with them, anything going on. An otoscope. I bet you've seen something like this before. Right, a veterinarian, just like other doctors, uses a thermometer. Do you know what a thermometer is for? To take the temperature, right? So they have to take the animal's temperature to make sure that they're not sick. Because sometimes if animals have a fever, it might mean that they're sick. Just like if you get a fever, it might mean you're sick. And, oh, have you ever seen anything like this before? Sometimes animals have to get shots to keep them healthy. And so the veterinarian might have to put a shot in, or sometimes the assistant might even do this. And it doesn't really hurt the animal too much, and it helps to keep them healthy. Yeah, just like when you might have to get a shot sometime. It just hurts for a second, and then it's okay. Yeah, and it helps to keep you healthy. Another thing that a vet might use is sometimes they might use a special brush or comb to check the animal's fur. Sometimes they're looking to see if the animal has fleas or to see if their skin under their fur is healthy. So they might use a comb or a brush to check that. Your doctor probably doesn't check you for fleas too much, huh? No, that's a special thing with animals. Animals get fleas. Another thing a veterinarian does is whenever their patients come in, the animals come in, they have to weigh them, just like you probably get weighed when you go to the doctor. They might use a little tabletop scale like this, or they might use a big scale for bigger animals, like great big dogs sometimes have to get on a big scale, and they want to check to see if the animal is gaining weight, or if they're at a healthy weight, or if they're losing weight, because that can help the veterinarian know if the animal's healthy. Just like when you're growing, the doctor likes to check to see and make sure that you are healthy and growing. Right. Another tool that a veterinarian might use is an X-ray. And we're going to take a look at some X-rays. An X-ray is a special kind of picture that is taken of the inside of an animal or a person. And this X-ray here is an X-ray of a guinea pig. And an X-ray can help a veterinarian see the inside of an animal to make sure everything is going okay, or if there's any kind of problem so they can figure out what it is. This is a healthy guinea pig, so there's nothing wrong with this guinea pig. I have another X-ray. See if you can figure out what kind of animal this one is. What do you think? Yeah, this is an X-ray of a cat. You can see the 4 legs. You can see the cat's backbone all the way up through the tail, and the ribs of the cat, and the cat's skull, and how it's connected to the backbone. So that is a healthy cat, and the veterinarian can check and see if there's anything going on inside the animal's body. Usually the veterinarian would use an X-ray if there's something wrong with an animal. There's something wrong with this next animal. Let's see if you can figure out what's going on. I see something there that shouldn't be there. Do you see these right here? This is an X-ray of a dog's belly, and the dog ate something it shouldn't have. Do you think you know what it could be? These are golf balls. That silly dog ate 4 golf balls. Oh my goodness, that was not a good idea. So the veterinarian could see what was going on, why the dog wasn't feeling well, and then the veterinarian had to do surgery and get out the golf balls so the dog could be healthy. This next one is also a dog, but this dog doesn't have anything wrong with it, but there is something different inside this dog's belly. Look at these. I see lots of little bones inside of here. And it's not something that the dog ate. This is a mother dog, and she has little puppies growing inside her belly. Yeah, so she is a pregnant dog. So sometimes a veterinarian might use an X-ray to check and see if the babies are healthy and to see how far along in the pregnancy the mother is. That's kind of neat, isn't it? Yeah, so X-rays are very useful tools for veterinarians. It's fun to look at veterinary tools or doctor tools and think about what it might be like to be a real veterinarian. Well, my little friend Summer wants to pretend to be a real veterinarian, and she is going to do an exam on my guinea pig. Should we go check it out and see how she does? I'm here with Jelly Bean for her checkup.
Hold on just a minute. You can wait in the waiting room.
Oh, okay. Come on, Jelly Bean.
And fill out this paper.
Okay. This form here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Summer.
You're welcome.
Which room would you like us in?
Exam room 2, please.
Okay. Here, Jelly Bean. Where would you like her?
On the scale.
Okay.
Oh, 2 pounds.
Oh, good. You're growing.
Now I'm gonna measure her. 10 inches.
You're getting a lot bigger, Jelly Bean.
I'm just going to check her eyes and ears. Check. Yep. And yep. Good. And yep. Good. And good. Yep. Looks good.
Oh, great.
And looks good. I need to check her heart and her lungs. Take a deep breath, Jelly Bean. Yep, good job. Good. And brush. Yep, fur looks good. And temperature. Yep, looks good. And she only needs one shot. And yep. See, that wasn't so bad, Jelly Bean.
Yeah, you didn't. It didn't even hurt, did it, Jelly Bean? Okay. Well, how is she?
She's great. She's very healthy, and bring her back next year.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Summer. Jelly
You're
Bean,
welcome.
say goodbye to Dr. Summer. My little friend Tegan is going to teach us some yoga poses, some pet yoga poses.
First, we're going to do cat pose. Now you can try it too.
Great. Let's try another pose.
This time we're going to do downward dog. Now you can try it too.
Great job. Yoga is a great way to relax and stretch your body. Thanks, Tegan. For our at-home activity today, we are going to make pretend X-rays. So you'll just need a piece of dark colored paper and a white crayon or a piece of white chalk. And you'll need a cute little stuffed animal, like this kitty. Meow. And you're going to trace around the kitty or the other animal that you have. So I'm gonna trace around my kitty. I'm gonna lay her out like that so it looks like a little easier to trace. And I'm gonna trace around the kitty. Trace her little legs. All around my little kitty cat. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, thank you very much, kitty. Meow. Okay, then after you've got that part done, you're going to use cotton swabs like this to make pretend bones. Or if you don't have cotton swabs, you could use strips of white paper too. And then you'll need some glue, some white glue, and I put the glue on a paper plate just to make it easier to stick. So you can just dip both of the ends of the cotton swab in the glue, and we're gonna make the bones. So we'll make the kitty's arm bone right there, or paw or leg bone actually. Kind of like the kitty's arms, huh? But they're actually legs there. And animals have backbones like this. And if some of the Q-tips are too long, the cotton swabs, you can also use a pair of scissors to just cut them in half. You might need your grown-up to help with that part if they're too long. So you can just cut some of them in half to make them shorter. So I'm going to use that to make some little ribs for my kitty, to make her X-ray bones. Make some ribs there. Here we go. I think I might need to cut maybe one more. Make some more bones. And you might be able to cut them, or you might need your grown-up to help you with that part. And we'll give the kitty some bones right there. Do you have bones inside of your body? Yes, you do, just like animals do. And an X-ray helps a doctor see the bones and make sure that the bones are all healthy and none of them are broken. Sometimes a kitty or a dog might have to have a cast, just like a person might have to have a cast. So you can make your bones like that. And then when you get all done, you'll want to let it dry so that you can keep it as a nice project. And that is what we're going to make today. And grown-ups, you can find details about this activity at WQLN.org. And remember, keep reading, keep learning, and keep watching WQLN PBS, where learning is brought to life. See you next time.